What's up, YouTube? Ed the Kid 51 here, bringing you guys another segment of this panel here. I appreciate everybody's comments on it. It's coming out really good. I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. Just want to clarify something. I don't think I'm the man. I don't think I'm the best. I don't think anything. As far as when it comes to this is something that I'm new at. This is something that I'm trying. I'm really enjoying it, and I seem to be pretty decent at it. I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to airbrushing, and a lot to learn. And I'm working at that, and every step I take, I'm getting better. So I'm not gonna apologize, but excuse me if I sound like I think I know everything, or like if I think I'm the man. I'm just very, very confident in myself. I'm not cocky. I'm not anything in that nature. That's that. Now, with that said, I got a quick little bit of a mail call here. This is from my man Zig. I got a sticker, got the DVD he sent me. I haven't watched it yet, buddy, but I sure will this weekend. And the funny part about it is this show, Let East, I've been to before. It's not too far from me. It's like an hour drive away in New Jersey. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you did that purposely or if it just so happened that way, but the show that this DVD is on, or about, Let East, I've been to. It's pretty much one of the biggest car shows on the East Coast. I just found that really cool. Again, I don't know if he did it coincidental or if he did it on purpose. If he did it on purpose, that's pretty cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is I got a sheet of Frisket here. A couple of people inquired about it, so I'm gonna show this really quick. Well, not really quick, but I'm gonna show what it is. I hope to those who think that I sound cocky or if I sound like I know everything, well, I guess this isn't the channel for you to watch, because I'm not cocky. I'm just very confident. And I don't think that's a bad thing. But anywho, or anyhow, I'm gonna tack this off just real quick. It's been sitting for a few days. I haven't, with the whole moving and stuff, I haven't really had a chance to work on it. So I'm just gonna tack this down just to remove any dust that's settled on it. Okay, as far as this Frisket paper, I bought this pack at Michael's, so you can buy it at any art store. It comes in sheets just like this. This particular packet comes in sheets. I've seen them in rolls. I've seen them in sheets, but larger sheets. So there's several different ways you can get them. I can just find the edge here. I can peel off. I'd rather start with this corner here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on here. Okay. Once I take the back masking off, you'll be able to see the panel through it. And I'm going to lay this on. I'll cut it. And I'll use this excess over here to cover this side. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to be covering everything except the mountain, the trees in the background, and the houses there. So what I got to do is, once I lay this on here, I very, very carefully have to cut out these areas, so that way I can now work on the buildings, the trees, and everything without affecting my other art or the other colors. If I could just get this fucking corner to open up for me. Commercial break, sorry. I apologize. I don't have any fucking nails, so and I've never tried to actually peel off this large of a portion before. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so what I did not grab was my squeegee. I'll grab that now before I actually do this. And as far as a squeegee, it's just a Bondo spreader that I use. You don't need anything fancier, or I don't think you need anything fancier. They sell spreaders and stuff, but it's pretty much the same shit. Alright, so you son of a bitch. Alright. Come on. See? There you go. I'm not the greatest at it, so I'm still learning, and I know for a fact I've mentioned that several times in several of my videos. Maybe people didn't hear that or neglect to hear. What's going on here? Why is this not sticking for me? And don't mind the whimpering dog in the background. My wife isn't home yet from work, and my son, due to the move and all this stuff, is spending the weekend with grandma and grandpa. So my son and my dog are freaking partners in crime, I should say. Alright, so we got that on there nice. And so he's looking for my son, and he's freaking out because he can't find him. So if you hear the whimpering dog in the background, that's basically why. Alright, so this bottom area doesn't need to be 100% because I'm not really coming too close to it. It's just more up here that I'm concerned about. So what I'm going to do now, take my razor blade and ever so gently just cut the edge, or cut the edge, or not. Messing up my panel. Okay. Smooth this down just for shits and giggles. Now I'm going to take this area here and see how much of this do I need. There. My whole table's really taken over, so I can't really cut very well. Scissors I call for. Okay. Excuse me. A little beverage. I actually also did mail out. Good morning, YouTube. Ed the Kid 51 here. Just coming back at you. I masked that off. As you guys saw the last cut. I cut everything out, and I started painting, and I didn't bring you guys back on. I got in a zone, but it was very short. It was a very short little session. So I'm bringing you guys back down this morning, kind of explain what I did last night very quickly. Basically, I kind of just shot the mountain area. And the trees, I missed it in a little white. Didn't do the buildings yet, but that's just to get. That's just like a underlay. Right now the mountain looks a little crazy. This is what's working in my mind, in my head right now. It's my first time painting a mountain. It's my first time painting a field scene like this. Excuse me, I have to get a sip of some coffee there. Basically, this is what's running through my mind. They sell a what's the word? A stencil to get textures like this, or just textures in general. This is my reference photo for this mountain. So as you can see, there's a lot of different textures in this, and let me get you guys in there a little better. You can see there's a lot of textures in there, a lot of different textures. So like I was saying, they sell a stencil that it's just randomly cut holes. They're not like they're holes, but it's hard to explain. They're not round, they're not square, they're just all over the place. And it's a stencil I would like to try to get to do stuff like this, but with my creative mind flowing, what I did was I shot the background with a combination color, or I shot the mountain with a combination color of Payne's Gray. Where is it? There it is. Detail Payne's Gray. It's an illustration color, and a couple of drops of bright blue. You can see it in that background. It gave me that grayish color here. And this is what it looks like in the cup. It looks dark, but when you sprayed it, came out a nice gray. So that was my underlay color, and then over that, you got all these, whether it's snow caps and stuff like that. There's also some clouds that are floating. I guess I don't know if it's clouds or it's fog, but it's kind of the same thing. So then what I did was I took a paintbrush, a little paintbrush, and I threw some white in the cup. It's kind of a tan color now, but it was white. A couple of drops of the semi-opaque white, and then I just started dabbing it on there. Had a little Bob Ross moment, and a couple of swipes give me a nice build of texture. Then I added a little bit of burnt umber, which is also illustration color, and it gave me that tan. You can kind of see some tan spots on there, which is that cup there. Then in this cup here, a few drops of Detail Sienna, which is Detail Sepia, which is also an illustration color. Oh, nice. Just dropped my mixing stick. That's right. My pajamas are full of paint anyway. Anyway, sorry about that. So the Detail Sepia, and on the brush I already had, still wet, was the white and burnt umber combination. So with the mixture of that, it lightened up you can see it there on the edges, it lightened up the sepia, and a couple of tabs on there. So now what I'm going to do is, that's texture. So over this texture, I'm going to spray again And I've learned that that's what works best when it comes to airbrushing. Just layers and layers and layers, you know. Something like this for a person such as Dave from Dave Customs, Ed Hubbs, Rhino Templeton, Terry Hill, Alan Pastrana, Javier Soto, the late great Jaime Rodriguez. Something like this would probably be done in an hour or two, because they've been doing it for 20-30 years. I'm only going in a few months, and a lot of this stuff is just either just up in here, or I've kind of had seen something similar to it on YouTube or something to that effect. But I've learned texture, like the grass. Grass has got a lot of texture in it, and I really like the way it came out. But that was just several layers of just different colors, and going back to previous colors, and over and over and over, back and forth, layers and layers and layers and layers. You know, same thing with the sky, layers of color on top of color on top of color, and that seems to what's been working. So that's what I'm working on here. May look like a glob of mess right now, may look like shit right now, but I really think that's gonna come out nice. Just layers of color on top of that, and it'll keep building texture and form and stuff. So what I did was, one second, because I dropped it. What I did was, I took a regular old piece of paper, computer paper, and I just ripped out, you know, several edges, corners, several areas on the piece of paper, and this is going to be my stencil. And you're going to get different mountain edges, different textures, and that's what's going to help me build, you know, 2 or 3 mountains in front of each other. And then once that's all said and done, I'll peel off this masking. This very edge here is going to get a nice crisp mist of white. You got to have that pop, that pop of bright white, because the sun's setting in the background there, so you can have that nice glow. And then once I'm done with that, I'll move on to my trees. So I just wanted to show you guys my little my Bob Ross moment, kind of explain what I'm doing, and also a little bit of some video documentation. So I'm gonna shut you guys off. It's actually a little too early in the morning to fire up my compressor. I don't want to piss off my neighbors, especially being that I'm moving now, so I don't want them to fucking, you know, really have a reason to bitch. Even though the time that I lived here, they were never bitching, and they were actually pretty cool with me working pretty late, you know. But you know, it's early on a Saturday, so I don't want to piss anybody off. But we'll be getting back to this. And I also might have a little bit of a surprise for myself a little later. I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my previous videos, but I actually ordered a small compressor, small airbrush compressor I can actually use in the apartment, which is pretty dope. I'm excited. I got the email today or early this morning, about 3 in the morning, confirming that it's being shipped, so I should be getting that today. So I'm excited. So I'll be able to get to play with that for a little while, and, you know, it's not quiet, it's not completely silent, but it's nowhere as loud as, you know, a conventional air compressor. So I'm excited to use that. I'll be able to play with that tonight. What else? I got another airbrush coming. I'm excited for that. Pretty cool. Me and GTS Designs, we did a little bit of a a trade. So we're trading up some paint for an airbrush, which is pretty dope. This should be a badass brush. I'm excited for that too. What else? That's pretty much it. What else? Oh, by the time you see this video, I'm sure everybody by then will have seen the video about me doing the glove box door for sorry, it's very early in the morning. I'm doing the glove box door on what's his name's Mustang. Holy shit, it's too early in the damn morning to be. I apologize. I'm gonna have to edit this part out of the video. But Jeff Chance's glove box door. Sorry, too early in the damn morning. Too many names to remember at the very moment with all the stuff I gotta ship out. But yes, me and Jeff Chance have been going back and forth about working on a project for him, and you know, I appreciate you coming to me asking me if I would be willing to do it. Very much so up for the hey buddy, hey, there. You got a nice guest appearance here. It's Gizmo. I appreciate you coming to me asking if I would be willing to do the work, do the job. Very honored. It's awesome. I appreciate the support from everybody. And I'm only looking to get better, and I'm only looking to keep going and keep getting stronger. And that's pretty much that. You know, you know, his mural is going to be a little more complex than this one. It'll be a little more complex than that one, as it's a military theme. So it'll be a little more involved. It'll have a lot more detail. It'll be less cartoonish. But it'll be cool. It'll be fun. It's a challenge for me, and I am looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of crisp lines in that one. Not a lot of detail, because you know, I'm still new at the game, so photorealism is a level that I'm far from at the very moment. But it'll have it'll have detail. It'll be detailed, more detailed than this, and it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. I gotta come up with a little bit of a design. I have creative freedom with that one, so it's pretty cool. He just asked that all the branches of the military were in that mural. So I've been doing a little bit of research since we've been talking, and I got some ideas in my head. I probably won't start. I definitely won't start that mural until maybe after the holidays. Being with the move and stuff, and I'm trying to hurry up and finish this one, so that way by the time the end of the month when we do move, this is done. Which I'm not far from. Not far from at all. A couple more things, and this baby's ready for some Intercoat Clear and to be shipped. But yeah, so that's that. I'll be doing that one soon. I'm gonna be off from work after next week, pretty much getting everything ready for storage and putting everything in the truck and taking over to the storage place, and I'm going to be really buckling down. So within that time, being that I'll be off, I will actually, I'm hoping by that time I'll have this off the table, my table cleared up and cleaned, and I can start doing, I can finish doing a sketch that I am doing for the Derrick 1966. I can actually show you one of them here. The other one I have filed the way upstairs. Give me a second. Where are you? It's all the way back there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it right now without knocking all this shit over. But me and Derek have been talking about this sketch for a while, and I've kind of been a little slow with it, just because I've been doing a bunch of other projects that I haven't hold on, I gotta put you guys down for a second. A bunch of other projects that I haven't put on YouTube. A couple of other things that I've been doing for some friends. Other paint projects that I haven't put on YouTube because I was asked not to put on YouTube. You know, so this here, this is for the Derek 1966. Doing 2 sketches. One is finished, the other one is it's just filed away. Hold on. Let me, this, you guys can see it better. Alright, there we go. Still not, this particular one is still not done. This is of his 66 Chevy pickup truck. He kind of wanted me to do a cool little sketch of it. Something that he can frame up and take with him to shows and stuff. So there's the start of it. It's not done, but this one I just got a line drawing in there. You know, 2 different angles of the truck. This one I'm going to redo the wheels. I'm going to try to lower it a little bit, just give it a cool little flavor. This one's already lowered. Put some nice wheels on it. I don't know if that's the way he's going, but he liked the drawings, liked the rendering, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's what it's another project I've been working on. And Derek, my man, I'm sorry I'm taking so long on that. But it's coming along. It'll be done soon. I promise. I know I've been telling you that for a while, but I promise it'll be done soon. Just so much shit going on right now. Not shit, but just so much stuff is coming down all at once. You know, moving, his project, this project, 2 other projects I'm working on. What else? Moving. The holidays. So it's, you know, it's a lot. It's a little overwhelming, but you know, it's a new venture for me. So I'm trying to get the swing of things. So thank you everyone for being patient, and thank you for everyone who has inquired, and thank you everyone who may in the future inquire. So yeah, so if anybody else wants some other stuff done, or is thinking about having stuff done, or just remember, you know, I'm still new at this, and I'm working really hard at it. So you know, just be a little conscientious of what you ask me to do, because there are things that I'll tell you right now that I won't be able to pull off. But I'm willing to say that no, I can't do that. So you know, ask, inquire, and I will be very much so upfront with you. So yeah, so that's that, and I'm gonna turn you guys off. I'll be back down here later on today. All right, guys.